Hey everybody, so first off, today is a very special day in our DNA Angels family. Today marks the 5th year anniversary of DNA Angels when we started. 5 years. We went from just a handful of volunteers to, at last count, we were at 99 volunteers. We have grown so much, so it's super exciting for us. So that said, welcome back to Client Stories with Amy. So my next story, I figured I would do, of course, a happy one. You guys love the happy ones, as do I. So just remember, caveat, not all of these stories are happy endings. Not all of them are these like really sweet sunshine unicorn cases, but this one is. So she came to us looking for her biological father. She knew that somebody was out there that was her dad. She just didn't know who it was. Her mom was always upfront and honest. Hey, I don't know who he is. I don't remember anything from that time period in my life. It was really, really tough. I was having a really bad family life. I was just trying to cope and live the best way that I could. Like, she was just trying to survive. So she doesn't remember a whole lot of things that happened in this time frame. She just remembers that she became pregnant and the options were to take care of the pregnancy in one way or to carry the pregnancy to term, to either keep the baby or put the baby up for adoption. That's kind of like the politest way I can put it. And she said that she thought about it, all of the options, and she said, you know what? This is what's going to save me. I'm going to have this baby. This baby is what's going to save me, and I'm going to be able to take care of this child, love this child, and this child's going to love me like I've never been loved before. So client goes through the pregnancy. She's literally all by herself. She has no support from her family because her family's pretty much disowned her with their own demons that they are experiencing. So she's by herself trying to figure all of this out. So she gives birth to our client, fell in love with our client, so she was the most beautiful baby she's ever seen, and this is the only child she ever had. And so you can imagine our client was very well loved, very spoiled, and taken care of the best way that she could. A few mistakes were made from our client's mom. Our client's mom acknowledges this, and so does our client, but they did the best they can together. So when it came time to figure out who the biological father was, our client was asking questions, and our client's mom was honest and saying what she said. And so our client ended up doing a DNA test. She got it for Christmas from actually her mother, and so they actually both did one together. Sorry about that. My husband beeped in, and so it ruined my video. They know better than to call me on my lunch break. Anyway, as I was saying, I think I left off that they both did a DNA test. DNA results came back, and they were super easily able to see who belongs where in their DNA matches because, like I said, client's mom took a DNA test, so they were able to see parent 1, parent 2 pretty easily, and it was like the mom match, so they knew who was the biological father's side. But they're looking at all these matches. They didn't know what centimorgans mean. They didn't know what the segments mean. They didn't know how all of this played into who is my dad. So they contacted us, and we got everything sorted, and we were able to find the most recent common ancestor lines pretty quickly to get to our grandparents. We get to the grandparents, and obviously when we get there, you guys know by now by watching me that means we have our birth father's name. One of those children is going to be our birth parent, and in this case, a birth father. So they had one son, which I love when there's only one son or one daughter when I'm looking for a mom or dad, because obviously there's no question who the biological parent is. So one son. He was a business owner. He actually owned like 6 or 7 different types of roofing companies and home improvement companies in this area. So he was very well known. Like, his billboard is literally on the side of a highway. That's like he's a good business owner person that's got a big name in the area. And so as soon as I spit that name out, she's like, "Oh my God, you're kidding." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she told me all the stories. So I was a little nervous about her reaching out, and she was able to reach out, and he was accepting. He was like, "Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I knew nothing about you, but I welcome you into my life." And actually, she met him at his business. He closed down the office about an hour or two early, and they met there, and they had a chat, and they have been super close ever since, and it's been amazing. And I love these stories. They're so good. But anyways, happy anniversary to us, and I'll see you guys later. And don't forget to hit like, follow, and share. Bye, everybody.